Magic Ecom demo for Flowhub. So in this, we've made the plugin called Corona Deluxe. When you go in, you're going to see your settings, your home, your logs, and your license. You will need a license key for this. If you don't have a license key, it will not work. For the demo, we do have a license key. In the general settings, you have a publish all the products, hide products, product price until user logs in, and that's essentially just for the B2B stuff like Apex and LeafLink. These are the big red buttons that we're going to show how everything syncs, but for right now, you don't need to worry about that. I'm going to move this. I'm going to move my head up a little bit so you can see the alerts that pop up here too. So right now, we just did a sync. All the products that show up here, they were literally just uploaded, like not even 10 minutes ago, and they show up on the store. Okay, the formatting on this is a little wonky because of the extra lines in here. We're just using this as a demo site, not really as anything else. And as you can see here, the person whose account we're using on this did not upload any photos to Flowhub, because if they did, they would be here. But what are you going to do? So anyway, so we do recommend that you add, if you want your product photos to show up in your website, like add them to Flowhub, or spend a lot of time doing it on your website like we've done. So the test location, if you add location, it'll do it, but the test location's here already. Test location, you can set the low stock threshold. Your sync status is going to be none, enabled or disabled. We're going to keep it to enabled. Your sync frequency, we can set every 5, 15, 30, 60, 3 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours. Depends on how much. Your inventory management system here is going to be Flowhub, but there's also BioTrack, Metric, Kova, GrowFlow, Corona, Flowhub. We'll keep it at Flowhub. Now, for the API endpoints and authentication, you're going to need these keys from Flowhub, and your server, always choose server 1. Client ID is going to be your client ID, your API key, your order ahead client ID, and your order ahead API key, or client ID and client secret key, and then your location ID. For Flowhub, we also did add and exclude rooms and a quarantine room, because there is no API key for this. This was something we had to build in manually, so you will have to type this in, right? So if you don't want to pull in the products from your not for sale room, type it in there. If you don't want to pull in products from your quarantine room, type it in there. You're going to click save. Okay. And then just to show how this whole thing works, like I said, in the products section of this, all products. Okay, right now there's 394 products in stock at this location. We are going to just demo how this whole thing works. Your settings. You're going to remove your big head, and then you're going to remove all the products. Click OK. You don't need to do this. Obviously, I'm just doing this for the demo purposes. But so we just removed 394 products. We can go back into products. There are no products. Okay. So this is a one done, like one time only. I would not recommend doing this over and over and over again, because it will wipe all your products, and it will wipe. I mean, it's WooCommerce. It's like deleting all your products. And as you can see here, there are still accessories in here, and we're going to show how that works too. So, but as of right now, all the accessories that we pulled in, they're still here, but there are no in the inventory count. So we're going to scroll back down to this. We're going to scroll back to locations, test location, actions. We're going to reset the cache. We're going to reset the product import, and then we're going to click sync now. And there you go. 132. Click refresh. $3.94. That is the full inventory count of every product that they have in the store. When you first do this, it is not going to pull in the categories. So you're going to go back to this. You're going to go back to locations. You're going to go back to your location name. And then you're going to go into the actions section and move your big head. Okay, there is a sync action thing here. You can sync images, sync category, and sync locations. So if you had specific like anything, you know what I mean, like do that. But we're going to click sync category and we're going to click sync now. And this is basically going to pull the category status for every product in Flowhub. And this may take a couple minutes to sync all this. We already did it. I'm going to pause this so you don't have to watch me do this. Okay, and we're back. I didn't lose too much time, but essentially it just went through. It didn't take too long. It says anyway, it started it, and it didn't take too long. It only took. I mean, it took as long as it did. Anyway, it's done now. So we can go back here and you can see that not only are your products here, right? They're all in there with the prices, with the stock, with everything else. This would be so much better if they actually uploaded products to their store, but they didn't do that. But in the categories, you can see here, you can see that all of the products that have been given a category are given a category. You know what I mean? So carts are added to carts, edibles are in edibles, concentrates are in concentrates, whatever, which is fantastic. So now you can go to this, right? Go to store. All right, so we're just kind of building this on the fly, but here you go. We added a widget for product categories, search categories, product search options. Sorry. Order by category, category order, shows a drop-down, show product counts. Yeah, why not? Show children, maximum depth, you're good. And click save. Okay, so if you want to search a category, there you go. All your categories are there. And this is, I mean, obviously a fully responsive thing. So if you just wanted to click flower, it's just going to show flower. There you go. There is your WooCommerce store. If you go here, right? So the location, we're doing this with a Grassberries key. It pulls in the SKU, it pulls in this, blah, blah, blah. They didn't do the whole show all the thing, but as you can see here, the additional content comes in, cannabinoid content, the weight. Okay, if you want to add to cart, add to cart. View the cart. Pick up your dispensary. Proceed to checkout. Okay. Pick up here, pick up your, we need to disable that, but billing address, pay on pickup, add a note, place order. And that's it. That's how it works. But basically, we just did this, and now I need to do it again because my mic wasn't picking up. Right, your order number, your general merchandise, this and this and that. Come by and say hi. This was actually emailed to me. And then when you go into Flowhub over here, okay, I don't know what to hide. I'm just going to hide my phone number. Okay, but there you go. Like in your cashier thing, there is an order ahead. There is an alert for order ahead. And that's me. That's my thing. It's there. It showed up. So it works. The order ahead. We're sending orders to Flowhub from WooCommerce. There you go. For more information, go to logicecom.com, and you're seeing the demo here. This is how it all works.